MOFFATCOUNTYPROUD.COM is excited to bring you 2018 Colorado High School Basketball. Tonight's game features the visiting Grand Junction Central Warriors and your Moffat County Bulldogs. Tonight's game is brought to you by these Moffat County Proud businesses: Severson Supply and Rental, Memorial Regional Health, Craig Family Dental, Bank of Colorado, there's only one, Victory Motors, Hatton Enterprises, Miller Family Appliance, 3B Enterprises, Sand, Gravel, and Rock Products, Cornerstone Realty, GCR Tires and Service, Precision Auto Service, 360 Insurance Company, Mountain West Insurance and Financial Services, Kramer Flooring, McDonald's, I'm loving it, D&P, Duran and Pierce Contractors, Cook, Chevrolet, Ford, and Subaru, Country Living Realty, Draper Insurance Group, Great Divide Cleaning, Chaos Inc., Young Life, Rocky Mountain Machinery, Eppin Associates, Rocky Mountain Automotive, Colorado Northwestern Community College, Identity Graphics, Craig Veterinary Hospital, Brass Key Realty, and Mountain Air Spray. Over 7 million kids play high school sports in the U.S. Just 4% of those go on to play sports in college. An even lesser percentage of those athletes earn athletic scholarships in college. 6.2% of college football players move on to play professionally, and just 2.4% of college basketball players move on to play professionally. High school sports give kids the chance to strive, dream, and set realistic goals in their lives. A message from the Colorado High School Activities Association. We'll be right back.
Contest between your Moffat County High School Lady Bulldogs and Grand Junction Central Lady Warriors. Tonight's national anthem will be performed by our Moffat County High School Band under the direction of our drum major, Olivia Neitz. Please stand, remove your hats, and put your hand on your heart. And now we'd like to thank the people that make it possible for us to be here. Let's thank our officials, our scores table, and our trainer, Marshall Crocker. And here we go, everybody. It's cold outside, but it's warm in here. First, the reserves for Grand Junction Central. Number 5, Senior Melina Flores. Number 10, a freshman, Leigh Reddy. Number 13, a sophomore, Doris. Number 15, a senior, Ellen Thomas. Number 34, a junior, the Lady Brown. And now the reserves for your Lady Bulldogs. Number 1, a sophomore, Stephanie Swindler. Number 2, a freshman, Emily Paparsky. Number 10, a junior, Quinn Hill. Number 13, a junior, Jaden Steele. Number 21, a senior, Josie Timmer. Number 32, a junior, Tiffany Hildebrandt. And number 34, a junior, Brittany Meads. And now, tonight's starters. Your Bulldogs are coached by Kaylee Nebeker. The Warriors are coached by Mary Doan. For Grand Junction, number 1, a freshman, Mia Murdoch. For your Lady Dogs, number 0, a senior, Brooke Gumber. For Grand Junction, number 25, a senior, Cicely Belcastro. For our Bulldogs, number 5, a junior, Kinley Bernice. For the Warriors, number 32, a senior, Jacqueline Mitchell. For your Lady Bulldogs, number 20, a junior, Madison Weber. For Grand Junction, number 33, a senior, Jalen Rodriguez Alton. For the Bulldogs, number 23, a senior, J.C. McDiffin. For the Warriors, number 35, a senior, Embriza Zotai. And for your Lady Bulldogs, number 30, a senior, Jenna Cavaletti. Now let's put our hands together. Come on, here we go. Hands together. Bam, bam. Put your hands together, buddy. Here we go. Let's go. They didn't want to put their hands together. Oh, we're good. There we go.
All right, here we go. It's tip-off time. It's the 4A Central Warriors versus the 3A Moffat County Bulldogs. Bulldogs will tip it back to Janet Camiletti, and Bulldogs will have first opportunity, but pass is thrown away, not being able to handle, and first turnover of the game, and Central has it just like that.
Yeah, early game jitters there. The pass was on the hands there and just went to look where she was going to go before she caught the ball. And better to get those out of the way early. As Central takes the first shot of the game, it's off the back iron, and it's going to be Bulldog ball. Yeah,
good shot though. Had a good arc on it, got it over Gumber, who was right there, perfectly set up defensively. Looked like it was going to fall, but just couldn't find its way down. So here come the Bulldogs.
Already Grand Junction in that press. Bulldogs
McDiffin with the 12-foot jumper, and it's good. 2-0 lead for the Bulldogs.
Nice shot right there. She picked her spot, put it in, and drained it. And now both teams in that full court press. This is going to be a fun one to watch, folks, as Grand Junction has made the long trip. I'd say about 2.5, 3 hours over here to our gym tonight on a Friday night. Freezing weather outside, but man, is it awesome in here.
Central will take it back out towards the top of the key near midcourt, and they slow it down. Just 1 minute underway here. Central looking to get some points on the board.
Stifling defense by the Lady Bulldogs. Good job not traveling there. Here they're on the break. 3-on-2.
And hey! Draws the foul, puts it down. That's Bernice. And I like how quick the Bulldogs are moving in transition. They got the rebound and immediately kicked it out to a streaking Bernice, and she takes it all the way one end to the other and has an opportunity for the three-point play.
You know what was great about that? We had two trailers that are going to get that rebound if it doesn't go in for the Bulldogs. So everything going well early on, except for that missed free throw. Now 4-0. Grand Junction brings it down the court, and they're going to take a shot from deep for three, and it is nothing but the bottom of the net. And it is ball game on. 4-3. Your Lady Dogs have the early lead.
That was Cicely Bacasco for the Warriors hitting that three. Weber will put it up from just inside the three-point line. Rebound to Gumber. She puts it back in. Great putback. 6-3 lead for the Bulldogs.
What a fun, fast pace here early on in this ball game. And to see both teams run in such a smooth, full-court press is something you don't see very often. Our defense does it again. We win championships based on our defense every year. 4 years now in a row we've won our league title, and it's all about the defense.
Central's going to get called with the reach, and Moffat County's going to throw it in right in front of their bench. 6:01 on the clock. 6-3 lead for the Bulldogs. Great crowd here tonight. Love these Friday night games. You always get a good turnout. Pass inside, gonna go off the hands of Gumber, and Central will be throwing it in with just under 6 minutes on the clock.
So far, the only thing that has stopped us is ourselves on offense. A couple of turnovers, and they're gonna call that on the Lady Bulldogs. Didn't have her feet set there in the early, not a charge there, that's just a blocking foul. So Grand Junction will be inbounding on their half of the court.
Right now for the Bulldogs, it's Camilletti, Gumber, Weber, and who else we got out there? McDiffit and Bernice. And Shane, you said it. This is one of the fastest starts we've had. Watched a few of the girls' games already, and a little bit slow starting, but not this one.
Yeah, both these teams have shooters on the floor, and Grand Junction not afraid to stop and pop from the arc, as they put 1-3 in and nearly had that one a moment ago. You can tell they are good shooters from outside the three-point range.
Moffat County doing a great job in that zone right now. Haven't seen them run a lot of that this year, but they're doing it really well right now.
Great job by number 0 there, Brooke Gumber with the stuff. Oh, and again, the turnover, our own worst enemy right now is ourselves. We just need to slow this down. We're playing great defense, run our half-court offense. We don't have to go up and down the court at this pace. We can slow it down with this 6-3 lead already.
Bulldogs will meet him at half court, see if they can force a turnover. Central breaks it. Had a girl open for a moment, but the Bulldogs come in so quick that they're able to force another turnover.
Weber now with the ball at top of the court as she brings it down. Passes it up to number 30, that's Camilletti. Goes down on the baseline inside, and like we said, run your offense. Number 5 puts it in, it's beautiful. And Bernice drops 2 with that drive to the hoop. 8-3, our Bulldogs up, Kip.
Central still looking to get something going. They've hit that 1 3-pointer, and that was about it. This time they are in there. They get good position, as that was number 33, Jalen Rodriguez, and she had great position and got herself an easy bucket.
Yep. Took a few steps in on that drive, but they let them play, and now we missed. Nice rebound, good job. Oh, almost put in by number 23, J.C. McDiffit. She'll go to the line.
8-5 lead for the Bulldogs, 4:09 on the clock.
As you stated earlier, great crowd. The student section is full. We've got the band here tonight on both sides. A lot of people here. A loud, fun environment. And we missed the first of 2. Now wholesale changes coming in for your Bulldogs. We've got Quinn Pent into the ball game now, and I'll get you the rest.
Hildebrandt also in the game, as well as Steele.
There you go. Looking good as a team up here to bring you all these ladies. And they missed both of the 2 free throws, and that's the one thing we've got to do is, let's say, make at least 60% of our free throws. Grand Junction with a different look now than they started with. See, they're going to drive to the hoop again, try to throw it out for 3.
And I'm telling you what, that young lady, number 25 for Central, Cicely Belcastro, she has a good-looking shot, Shane. She just missed that one. She hit the 3 earlier, and we're going to have to be aware of her tonight, no doubt.
Yeah, she's a sniper from long range, you can tell. And cold-blooded, not afraid to just keep shooting it. Oh, we almost got them to step in bounds there. Great defense again. And I'm not sure if Central has seen a team play defense the way we do, where it is basically our forte. And right now they seem stunned here into this first quarter as we approach 3 minutes and a half left, and there's the foul.
That one's going to be on Hildebrandt. Moffat County right now moving to the man-to-man defense. Came out of that zone. As you saw Central mix up their offense, then Moffat County answered right back with mixing up the defense.
It almost caused the 5 second. There's a drive. Some big, long steps there, and Grand Junction pulls it out, but they're going to call jump ball. Aggressive player there for Central. And she's got that drive down. You know, sometimes it looks like it's a travel, but it's just really long steps. The 1, 2, and put it up, and no travel. It's just a really nice-looking drive.
Moffat County breaks the press. They'll bring it across to Hildebrandt. And definitely not giving Camilletti any open shots right now. They know she's a shooter, and they are putting people out on the perimeter and trying to keep her from that 3-point range.
Good idea there. Pint drove in and was going to drop it off from McDiffit. And McDiffit just not quite ready for that pass, and it falls harmlessly out of bounds, and it goes back to Grand Junction Central.
Hildebrandt goes for the steal, just missed it. And it was Jaden Steele coming in, and she's going to pick up her first foul.
I like it, though. Nothing easy. They say, you know, make them earn it at the line. And that one's not even going to be shooting shots, which is great. So don't give up anything easy. Make them earn every point. And that was a smart foul right there. And we're going to go ahead and bring out JC McDiffit. We're going to get a rest here.
Shot's good for Central, and they're back to within 1. Now on the court for the Bulldogs, Emily Papierski, freshman.
Pint had good eyes in the back of her head there. She dropped it off to number 2.
Camilletti puts it up, but yeah, partially blocked. Central able to just get fingers on it. We already mentioned how they are right in Jana's face. Anytime she gets the ball, they have 1 or 2 girls out there on her.
First time in a long time now that Grand Junction Central is going to have an opportunity to take the lead in this game, as they have battled back here late in the first quarter. The air ball, though, and the Bulldogs with the rebound. Now let's set this up. Slow it down.
Good ball movement. I like seeing the Bulldogs, how they reverse it like that. Baseline Papierski overshoots, rebound to Central. I like the ball movement, though. They went right with it fast, and they reversed it quick. You keep that defense on their toes when you move the ball that quickly.
And there's the shot. It does not hit iron. Great defense by the Bulldogs blocking the shot. And you continue to see with our Lady Bulldogs, we haven't had that team that had those drivers to the hoop, that would drive to the hoop. And now we've got a couple girls that show no fear going right to the rack, as they call it, and putting those shots up. And 9 times out of 10, you're going to get a foul called. And Junction, throws to themselves. It's got to be travel. Yeah, you cannot pass to yourself. Good call by the official. And this is a back and forth affair here with 1:53 left in the first period.
Quinn Pint brings it right to the corner. Big pass down to Gumber. There's the 3-point attempt. No good. Falls a little bit short, and it's going to come right back to the Warriors. 1:43 on the clock, 1-point game.
And we're okay with that because it forces them to come out from underneath the basket to play defense on the long shot. They can't just camp out and try to stop our drive. So even though that shot did not draw iron, it's still okay, and we have a timeout for Grand Junction Central.
Hey, make sure you say thank you to Severson Supply and Rental, Craig Family Dental, the Bank of Colorado, and Memorial Regional Health for bringing you tonight's Moffat County Bulldog basketball. We'll be right back. It's MOFFATCOUNTYPROUD.COM. Moffat County full court man defense. Central with the long pass. And she'll go all the way, and she's going to get the and one. A good finish by the Warriors, number 32, Jacqueline Mitchell.
And that is the danger when you do that full course press. You can have a player cherry pick, like they call it right there, and she's behind everybody, and if you're not able to get in front of her, you're giving up the shot and one here.
Free throws up, and somehow finds its way. Shane called it shooter's roll, and it's a 10-8 lead for Central, their first lead of the game. Moffat County will keep it as it's tipped out of bounds over the Warrior bench. Jaden Steele going to do the honors. Subs in for the Bulldogs. Here comes Camilletti and Bernice. And Weber.
So wholesale changes made for the Bulldogs here.
And McDiffit also on the court. So starting five back on for the Bulldogs. There we go. Camilletti open with that one. Oh, and it looked like it was going, and somehow just an inch too long.
Yep, pure shot there. Grand Junction drives. Should be a travel. Yes. Great defense by the Bulldogs. As Grand Junction's quick guard thought she had an easy lane, and we said nope.
Steal by the Central freshman, but gets her feet tangled up, drops it. Moffat County. I'll tell you what, I love it. I can appreciate good play when I see it. And that freshman right there, Maya Murdoch, 5'4" freshman for the Warriors. She had a great steal. She kind of, lost her balance, lost the ball, instantly jumped back up and got herself a chance to get it back.
Yes.
Possession arrow says Bulldog ball, so the Bulldogs got it back.
Forces a turnover. Right there.
Love the great effort when I see that, no matter what color you're wearing.
And that whole series of events right there showed both these teams willing to dive on the floor, incredible effort and hustle. And as we said, this is a fun one to watch tonight, folks. As Central's up 10-8. Slow it down a little bit here now as they go around the top of the key. And we've got 55 seconds left, but almost a steal for the Bulldogs again. Now we're down to 45, and the stall tactics almost don't work as the Bulldogs are able to bat it out of bounds. And it looks as though they might be hoping to try to just get the final shot here at the end of this quarter. They've still got 40 seconds they've got to kill, though. And Bulldogs again right in their face. Central might want to go back to just playing their normal offense here. As they inbound it again now, down to 35. And they are successfully killing the clock here at the end of the first period that they wanted to.
Yeah, it looks like they are satisfied that even if they don't make the basket here, they're going to be happy with the 2-point lead.
Under 20 seconds left now.
Really patient. Lots of quick passes. Great ball movement by the Warriors. Almost stolen by Camilletti. 3-point attempt by the freshman. No good. Rebound to Central. That's no good. And we got a foul over the back. It's going to be Moffat County's ball with less than a second on the clock. You're going to have to catch it and just throw it up at the hoop.
Yeah, great job rebounding down there. The Bulldogs happy to just take the 2-point deficit to the end of this first period.
Hey, make sure to say thank you to Craig Family Dental, Severson Supply and Rental, Memorial Regional Health, Bank of Colorado, Victory Motors, Hatton Enterprises, Miller Family Appliance, 3B Enterprises, Cornerstone Realty, GCR Tires and Service, Precision Auto Service, 360 Insurance Company, Mountain West Insurance and Financial Services, Kramer Flooring, McDonald's, Grant & Pierce Contractors, Cook Chevrolet Ford and Subaru, Country Living Realty, Draper Insurance Group, GDC, Great Divide Cleaning Service, Chaos Inc., Young Life, Rocky Mountain Machinery, Eppin Associates, Rocky Mountain Automotive, Colorado Northwestern Community College, Identity Graphics, Craig Veterinary Hospital, Brass Key Realty, and Mountain Air Spray. We'll be right back with the second period on MOFFATCOUNTYPROUD.COM. All right, here we go. Central has first opportunity. Bulldogs have him trapped, tipped out of there. Almost pull off another turnover.
And you can see right now Central is just trying to get away from these double teams and just get a decent look at the basket.
3-point attempt, not gonna fall, rebound to Gumber. Camilletti will bring it down for the Bulldogs. She'll slow it down. Central going man to man. Just underway here in the second period.
Let's see what we run now on our true half-court offense that's set from the top of the key. And stifling defense again, drives right around, nice pass, and there it is. Number 23 for your Bulldogs, JC McDiffit with another basket, ties this one up at 10 apiece.
Yeah, and that was set up because Weber did a great job. She saw an open lane, she took it, the defense had to collapse on her, and as soon as they did, she hit McDiffit for the easy bucket.
Great rebound, great effort. It's going to be jump ball, and I believe it's Central's ball now. Now Bulldogs, so great job. Got us the rebound and possession. And you're seeing right now, if Grand Junction is not able to hit from the outside, obviously our chances are much better. There's a nice shot, nice handoff. Dropping dimes for our Bulldog is number 30, Janet Camilletti gets the assist. Easy basket, and the Bulldogs take that lead right back.
Yeah, JC McDiffit having a great start to this one. 6 points already.
And again, more hustle, great play. And let's see what we've got. We're gonna have a timeout on the floor, so we'd like to thank Craig Family Dental, Sears and Supply in Rental, Memorial Regional Health, and Bank of Colorado. They make it possible for us to be here, bringing you all this action on MOFFATCOUNTYPROUD.COM.
Here we go, 6:21 on the clock after the timeout. Bulldogs up by 2. Central staying in the man defense. 3-point attempt by Bernice, sells long. Rebound to McDiffit, but she loses a handle on it, and it's going to go to Central.
Just back and forth they go. Great. It was an offensive affair to begin with, but now it's really settled into a defensive game as both sides just playing fantastic defense, and shots are hard to come by, and our defense is doing a great job. Get it up court. Here we go.
Loose ball picked up by Central, and they'll slow it down. Tipped out of there by Bernice. Central's going to keep it.
Good job by our officials. They initially pointed our way, but we could see it was tipped. And they point the other direction, get the call right, and that's all that matters, as long as the call is correct on the floor.
Central works it inside, turnaround jumper, bank shot, it's good, and we're all knotted up at 12.
And that truly is probably the first easy shot, and it wasn't really easy, but the easiest because it was right down inside that they've been able to get all night. And it just goes back and forth. Now the Bulldogs trying to drive to the hoop. There's the drive and the foul, and one! Boom shakalaka! Big shot early in this second period for your Lady Bulldogs.
And Janet Camilletti gets her first bucket of the night, and it's a big one as it gets the Bulldogs back in the lead and a 3-point opportunity.
Let's see if we can add this third point to this and one and build this lead. And we do. Nothing but the bottom of the net.
The Bulldogs needed that too, Shane. They were right. We were 0 for 3 from the line until she hit that one. There's their shooter, and she sells it a little bit long, but every time she shoots, I mean, you can tell, man, she has a shot, and it looked like it might go.
Yeah, it's ice in the veins, as they say. She's going to keep shooting it. And she's not missing it by much. That's why we got to get that hand in her face. And
another attempt, and now this time it counts.
we're tied up.
And that was Cicely Belcastro, her second three-pointer of the game.
Got to put some distress on that shot. We do not want them to heat up. 15-15. My, oh my, what a ball game here in the Bulldogs house. Nice drive, nice pass inside. Oh, we just got to put that in. Who's going to dive for it here? Here we go. Great effort. She's going to drive right back to the hoop.
Weber runs it down, but overshoots Gumber, and it's going to go out of bounds. And subs in for the Bulldogs. Here comes Quinn Pint and Jaden Steele.
The way this is so fast tempo, up and down, you wonder, will it come down to who has the most reserves that they're willing to play? Grand Junction with a total of 10 players, 5 on their bench. Bulldogs, I believe, with 5 starters and the 8 players on the bench. And at some point, we play all of our girls, which is sometimes the luxury teams don't have. So you just got to keep going up and down, up and down. Who's going to run out of gas first?
Quinn Pant will slow it down for the Bulldogs as they set this offense up. See Coach Nebeker over there barking out some signals.
Down to 4 minutes now, halfway through this second period. Here we go, drive to the hoop, puts it in, it should score, but no, they're gonna say it's on the floor, the foul. That close to being 2 and shooting.
I like it though, when you see an opening, you gotta take it, and that's exactly what Jana did. And Central probably did the wise thing by fouling her before she could get that shot off.
Yeah, that was a fantastic drive with the scoop shot. Beautiful, and now let's see what's going on here. They're gonna have talk down under the basket. And no harm, no foul, as they say. 3 officials on the floor. Here we go, tap of the ball, running their out of bounds play. Good inbounds now.
Camilletti will take it all the way left side.
Wow.
Another bucket for Camilletti, 17-15 lead.
And that was a beautiful drive, offside, right-handed, left side of the basket. Oh, and we just teed up our head coach. Man, oh man, we saw this last year, and this is just something we can't have early in the season. Great game, and we're winning the game.
So Central will be shooting that technical. Came from the bench. And trying to get the number, Shane. I can't see the young lady that's shooting her number right now. Free throw is up and good.
Well, you're going to have your best free throw shooter on the line, and let's remember, as this game nears the very end, those are just honestly, that's 2 free points if this drops in, and luckily only 1. So 1 free point courtesy of our coach, and hopefully that's settled now. Whatever was going on there.
Leah Redding was the shooter, Shane, on that, and so she makes 1 and 2. I was actually surprised because and their coach knows though. Her free throws did look great. She made 1 and 2, but Cicely Belcastro, that 3-point shooter of theirs, I would have expected they would have put her no doubt on the line. But they're the ones that see him every day in practice, so they get 1 and 2 and possession.
Yeah, that's a big spot in this game right now. Hopefully we don't look at it as a turning point. Let's get back to business as the Bulldogs up 1 point right now, 17-16. And it's a heck of a ball game.
Bulldogs will get it back. That's what we needed to happen. Up by 1. Halfway through this first half. Well, halfway through the half of the second period. Shot's no good. Rebound Gumber. She puts it in. And that's her first points of the night.
Great thing. So that possession before.
Actually, that puts her at 4, Shane.
Already having a great night. See what they're going to call here on the floor.
Fouls on Steele. Moffat County sitting at 5 fouls. Grand Junction was 6.
3:18 left in the second period. A barn burner, so to speak, here at Moffat County. Bulldogs up by 3. Central with the possession. And
Central's going to keep it. as it goes off of Pent. 3-point lead for the Dogs. 3:04 on the clock.
You have to be careful as there's still conversation going on down here. You don't want to lose your coach in this game. Good shot.
Rebound, Hildebrandt. Great job by Tiffany. Still coast to coast. Uncontested, easy bucket.
And that brings a timeout from Grand Junction. So since that moment in time, our ladies have come back to play and they have answered the bell.
All right, make sure to say thank you to Severson Supply and Rental, Memorial Regional Health, Bank of Colorado, and Craig Family Dental. We'll be right back on MOFFATCOUNTYPROUD.COM. Central bring it down the court. Moffat County with the trap, loose ball. There's a battle for it on the floor, jump ball. Possession arrow says Central's gonna keep it. Good defense by your Bulldogs.
Man, oh man, every time that happens, well, you know next time you're gonna get it. So you're setting yourself up for a fantastic thing to happen in the future. And again, almost a steal there by Pent. And Central just trying to make anything happen, and we're gonna have, the call goes against Central for great defense again. They're gonna make another substitution, and it'll be Lady Bulldogs ball with a 21-16 lead. And this game is starting to smooth out now. You're starting to get a feel for it. And right now, the Bulldogs with a nice 5-point lead. Just keep playing that great defense.
Nice crossover dribble by Camilletti. Still drives right side. Comes up a little bit short, has to kick it back out, and the Bulldogs will run it again. 2:11 on the clock. I like, Shane, how the Bulldogs have been willing to slow it down at times like they need to there, and then they draw the foul. Perfect. That puts Moffat County in the bonus. We're shooting 1-1.
You can see Grand Junction's coach is saying there, let's word this correctly, that's a tough foul right there because you put them on the line and you stop the clock, and already with this 5-point lead, that's a huge point here as we head towards halftime.
All right, Moffat County needs to shoot a higher percentage on their free throws. See if Jaden Steele can put a couple in. No good. Loose ball. Steele's going to tie it up, and that's why those jump balls become so critical. Moffat County got that one just a little bit ago that we saw because of a great tip away as we reached in and tried to get the steal. So now we get it back. Another opportunity.
Like we said, it improved your chances in the future, but now that's not good. Trouble, and it's going to be, hey, smart foul. Don't give them the easy two. Don't call it the intentional foul, which they don't. And now make them earn it at the line. As we've seen, we're not having much luck shooting free throws. Make them show us they can make their free throws.
And I like the hustle by Pent. She moved down the court very quickly and then wisely reached low to tap it out of the hands, but just got a little bit of the wrist.
Yeah, Central was truly shocked, thought no one was there to play defense, but she buries that one, as you said earlier. She's got true form. Let's see if she puts both in here. As the score's 21-17 with 1:55 left until halftime. And it worked. You only give up one instead of two.
Great rebound by Hildebrandt as she tears that ball away from the Warriors. And the Bulldogs come quick. Bernice with the 3-point attempt, no good.
Long rebound.
Camilletti tied up, but they're going to call the reach. You can't reach in and get the arm like that. And Camilletti draws the foul, and we're going back to the free throw line.
And no hesitation there from the officials. He jumps right up and called that instantly. Didn't give Central much to argue about.
Moffat County just 1 for 5, Shane, from the free throw line tonight.
Yes, and you wonder at some point in this game, would Central begin to start thinking about fouling us just to get back possessions? And there's another miss, and if we cannot make those, any good coach like Grand Junction has will say, hey, at the end of this game, we'll start putting them on the line and making them earn it there if they're not going to be able to make it. Oh, look like travel, no call. Very close.
Central, nice pass inside. They're going to get the bucket, and they pulled to within 2.
And they earned that one. They moved it around the perimeter until they had an open shot down low. It was contested. But it was nice, and as you said now, one 2-point basket between these two teams as your Lady Bulldogs up by 2. Nice pass and a foul. We'll be shooting 2. Good stuff right there, but can we make the free throws?
Just under a minute here in the first half left. Moffat County student section getting loud over there. I love it. And now they quiet it down as Bernice steps to that line. First attempt is no good, and the Bulldogs continue to struggle from the charity stripe.
The story of this game so far, Bulldogs clinging to a lead but missing most of their free throw opportunities. Let's hope that doesn't become the storyline for the whole game as they make their second one, and that's huge. Get that roll in there, get a little bit of confidence at the charity stripe.
Central can tie it up with a 3-pointer. Looks like they might have walked, but it doesn't matter as Quinn picks up the loose ball. She goes coast to coast, and she's going to draw the foul. Nice. Quinn Pent going to the line.
And they're beginning now. Our Lady Bulldogs starting to get some of Central's best players in a little bit of foul trouble here as they get close to halftime. That was a great drive by Pent, showing no fear as she goes right at Central's biggest player.
No good, first attempt.
See if we can put the second one in. With the 3-point lead, even if we just shoot, say, 60%, and we don't get it, but we're going to get the rebound, so let's make it count. Even if we shoot 60% on our free throws, Skip, we should easily have about a 7-point lead at this point. You just got to make some of them. And timeout for your Lady Bulldogs.
We'll be right back. It's MOFFATCOUNTYPROUD.COM Lady Bulldog Basketball. After the timeout, the clock says 25. Bulldogs, 3-point attempt by Camilletti. That one's not going to fall, but Steele's able to run it down. Runs out of room, though. Her foot gets caught on the baseline, and Central's going to have an opportunity with 17 seconds on the clock.
Here we go. They're going to look for that last shot before halftime. They have an opportunity to tie it with the 3. See what happens here. Our full court pressure doing a good job again. Down to 11 seconds. Ball top of the key. She's going to shoot over our girl. They're going to call the travel. Yes. So we've got 6.5 seconds here.
Plenty of time to get it down the court and get yourself an opportunity to add one more bucket. 22-19. Having a hard time getting it in. Got to throw it. Oh, almost. And then Steele loses it. Bulldogs are going to have it hard. They got to get it down the court quick. Drive down the court, put it up. Oh, and we just held on to it for a second too long. And that's just too bad. We had it at half court, Shane. You thought for sure we're at least going to get a shot there, and we don't get what we'd like to have.
Great game, though. What a fantastic performance on both sides. And as it stands right now at halftime, 22-19, your Lady Bulldogs are ahead. And let me thank all the awesome sponsors who make it possible for us to be here. We've got Severson Supply and Rental, Craig Family Dental, Memorial Regional Health, Bank of Colorado. There's only one. Victory Motors, Patton Enterprises 24/7, Miller Family Appliance Sales and Service, 3B Enterprises, Cornerstone Realty, GCR Tires and Service, Precision Auto Service Incorporated, Justin Kauchek Agency, 360 Insurance Company, Mountain West Insurance, Kramer Flooring, McDonald's, I'm loving it, Duran and Pierce Contractors, Cook Chevrolet Ford and Subaru, Country Living Realty, Draper Insurance Group, Great Divide Cleaning Service, Chaos Inc. Design and Screen Printing, Young Life, Rocky Mountain Machinery, machines that move mountains, Epp and Associates, Professional Land Surveyors, Rocky Mountain Automotive Incorporated, Colorado Northwestern Community College, Identity Graphics, Craig Veterinary Hospital, Craig Family Dental, Brass Key Realty Limited, and Mountain Air Spray Company. We'll be right back here as your Lady Bulldogs are up 22-19 on MOFFATCOUNTYPROUD.COM.
We'll step into the second half with a 22-19 lead, and we'll see what they have in store for the Warriors. Warriors start off with possession. Warriors have only been in the lead one time, but they've always been in it. Rebound to Weber. Here come the Bulldogs. First opportunity. Looks to drive baseline. Ball's tipped out of there. Loose ball. Weber dives for it. Great effort. Just can't keep it in bounds. Central ball. Scoring in the first half for the Bulldogs was Gumber with 4, Kinley Bernice with 5, Jaden Steele with 2, JC McDivitt with 6, and Jana Camilletti, Jamma, I love it, Jamma Janin. I love it. All right, she ended up with 5. Bulldogs get it right back, 7:20 on the clock, just underway here in the second half. Had some great basketball tonight at Moffat County High School. That shot falls a little bit short. Rebound to Gumber. Second attempt, no good. And it looks like we're going to have a jump ball. And it's going to stay with Moffat County. Sub in for the Warriors. Into Weber. Nice bounce pass inside to Gumber. Oh, looked like it was going to fall, but just couldn't find its way down. Picked up by Bernice. Bulldogs working back around. This time Camilletti's wide open for a 3. And the bank is open. Bank of Colorado, one of our sponsors. And Jana Camilletti puts it in, 3-point for your Bulldogs. Nice drive by the Warriors. Just tipped out of there by Gumber. And Moffat County will bring it back. Inside to Gumber, left-handed layup, it's good. Brooke Gumber with her 6-point. Timeout on the floor, 6:23. Bulldogs off to a quick start here in the second half. You're watching Bulldog basketball right here on MOFFATCOUNTYPROUD.COM.
Here we go. Hey, it was a great start, Kip. I was away for a second there, and shoot, the Bulldogs moved that lead up to 8. So I'm just going to sit here even quieter for a little bit and let you roll with this until we don't get a point.
Hey, Bulldogs on a 5-point run, and Bernice picks up the steal, and she's going to go in for the layup. Can she finish? Oh, just off the front of the iron. McDivitt looked like she was going to pick it up, but jump ball's called before she's able to rip it away from the Warrior.
How about that effort, power, persistence, hustle? Great job, and they're saying it's going to be Central ball, and that just means next time it'll be ours when there's a jump ball.
Nice trap in the corner. You always can use that out of bounds as a third man. It's exactly what the Bulldogs did, but Central's able to get a nice pass and get themselves out of that precarious position. Loose ball. Who's going to pick it up? It's everywhere. Finally goes to a Central Warrior, and they'll slow it down and bring it back up top.
And again, a great start for our Lady Bulldogs here to start this second half. There's the block shot.
Nice block by Brooke Gumber.
Stuffed their best shooter there. Now behind the back dribble as we bring it up to court. And we've got that confidence and swagger going right now. All right, jinxed us.
Nice steal by Central. And they're still looking for their first bucket of the second half.
And it all starts with defense for the Lady Bulldogs. There's a nice drive by that young player. And it ends up being a rebound bucket. And she'll claim all day that was a pass and an assist. And there's a backcourt foul. And you can see Central's coach is like, what are you doing? Frustration begins to boil over a little bit because those are the fouls you just cannot have and can't accept.
And a little discussion over at the scores table, trying to see how many fouls they have. I don't see it on the scoreboard yet. And Shane, I think that Maya Murdoch, number 1, the freshman, just fouled out of the game.
So when I jokingly said at halftime she had 4 fouls, she did.
Yeah, and that hurts because she sets up that Central offense. She's the point. She brings down the ball, and she sets everything up, and now she is on the bench for the rest of the game. I'm actually surprised with 4 fouls that she was on the court already.
Well, you could see Central's coach was absolutely stunned, said, what? And she did not realize, and sometimes your assistants have to let you know that pertinent information so you don't have her out there. That is trouble now for Central. And our fans out here were all over it as they were asking us at halftime, how many fouls does that girl have? Was it number 4?
Number 1.
And number 1, and we said 4, I think, and I didn't know it was totally true. And there is a bank shot, which you never know. Hey, it's lucky, but you'd rather be lucky sometimes than good. And it goes in, and that's a huge shot as it puts Central back in this game. And now they're going to steal it. Jump ball is going to be our ball.
So the Bulldogs came out strong and went 5 points unanswered. And now the Warriors have came back and they have 5 points unanswered.
Just back and forth. And it's a big thing for Central there, answering with those points after losing their starting point guard to come back and get those plays. So now they've got that confidence built back up. There's a 3-pointer for the Lady Bulldogs off the front iron. And rebounded. Everybody's on the floor, and it's going to be Central who wins that one. 1-on-2 right here. Good defense. That was a steal by the Bulldogs.
Camilletti into Bernice. She'll cut down the lane, puts it up. She's going to draw the foul. Almost gets it to fall. She's going to the line for 2.
Beautiful play. Now let's see if we can capitalize and make our free throws. At least get 1 out of 2 here.
Yeah, Bulldogs only 2 of 10, Shane, in the first half.
There's the shot. And that's a beautiful one right there. We needed that desperately. And it builds that lead back up to a 2-possession game where they can't tie it by shooting a 3 unless it's that rarest of rare shot, the 3-pointer where you get fouled. But right now we'll say we're up by 2 possessions. And the second one goes in, and man, oh man, did we need that. Great job by Bernice stepping up and making her free throws. Junction right back down with the easy layup as they beat our press. And there's 3:30 left here in the third period, and this 29-26 barn burner of a game.
And Shane, that was another freshman for the Warriors, Leah Redding. They actually have 2 freshmen that start for them.
Yeah, good young players, and we're loaded with some young players too. Would have had the basket there, but the slightest of travels, darn it, and it's a turnover for the Lady Dogs. Man, you thought that was going to be a clutch ball there, and they're going to call the foul, and they're going to be shooting free throws. And that's so close, the difference between a foul and just when you have a jump ball there.
Free throw is no good. Central only 4 free throws in the first half, but they made 3 of them.
3-point ball game. Here's the second shot, and it is off the back arm. Oh, no foul called there. They just shove us out of the way. Let's see if we can get a rebound here. And there we go. And oh, they're going to call jump ball. It didn't look like anybody had possession there.
Hey, way to be scrappy, Tiffany Hildebrandt. I thought that she was fouled. They didn't call it, but she came right back. Didn't hang her head, came right back and almost got it back for the Bulldogs.
And the officials always trying to be careful here. We called that jump ball because we had bodies flying everywhere. And again, it means the next one's going to be ours. Central tries to inbound it. They're going to run out of time. Oh, she steps on the line, and there we go. Great defense. And Kip, let's be honest. We thought as we hit a stoppage and play here, when Central lost their point guard, the freshman number 1, we thought, oh my goodness, it's trouble for them now. And they have played fantastically since that moment in time and have brought this back to only a 3-point lead for your Lady Bulldogs. They have persevered and look, caused another turnover. Sometimes you just don't know where you're going to go with it and you take away your dribble there. And it's a turnover again for the Lady Bulldogs.
3 minutes on the clock. 29-26. Central goes baseline, but that ball, when she put it on the ground, it wasn't on the court. It was out of bounds. It hit that baseline, and Moffat County gets it back.
That is not a friendly baseline for Central tonight, as there's been 3 separate occasions where they either stepped on it or the ball did, and they were called out of bounds. Now the Bulldogs looking to get this up.
Danger zone right there. And I call that the danger zone, Shane, because we get called for the travel, but anytime you stop your dribble at half court, it's scary because you'll get called for the back court as you move that ball from one side of the court to the other.
And that call may have very well been there also, as you did see part of her body and the ball went over and then came back. And right now, the end of this third period has deteriorated a little bit. A lot of turnovers. The defense is strong, and right now our Lady Bulldogs need to batten down the hatches here. Slow it down now. 2:27 left, third period, 3-point lead. Set up your offense.
Jana Camilletti up top, gives it off to Hildebrandt. She'll drive in, kicks it out to a wide open Bernice, and she hits the 3.
Biggest shot of the night right there, as it takes this relatively close game to a 6-point game, 32-26, and that one was amazing. Huge, huge shot at that moment in time.
And that gives Bernice 10 on the night. Moffat County with their biggest lead of the game, up by 6.
They force another turnover. See if the Bulldogs can continue this nice ending to this third period here. Got to get it across half court. Oh, we got a timeout.
Timeout from the Moffat County bench. 32-26. Bulldogs lead midway, well, about a little more than midway through the third. We'll be right back on MOFFATCOUNTYPROUD.COM. Moffat County will inbounds right in front of the student section. Let's see if they can pull away by just a little bit more. Every bucket is big, as this game is far from over.
A 6-point lead. As you alluded to, my friend, minute 27 now. The Bulldogs slowing down. Nice pass inside. Oh! And rejected by the underside of the basket, but a great rebound. And we're going to the line. Let's see if we can start making these shots.
That's Tiffany Hildebrandt that's going to be shooting for the Bulldogs. And so far tonight, Hildebrandt has not had any free throw attempts.
See her form, and she puts it up and off the front iron. So again, continuing our woes from the free throw line tonight. We just need to make a few down the stretch here as we approach the end of this third period. And that one's off the back iron also, so, oh, but we get it back. Gives it back to her, see if she can put that one in. She misses again. Another good rebound, put it up yourself. And it's in. Huge play for the Bulldogs as Kinley Bernice, cold as ice, puts it in to make that an 8-point lead. Definitely the biggest lead of the night now.
See if the Bulldogs can keep it going. Central with a pass down low. Attempt is no good, but Central will come down with the rebound. 10-foot jumper, no good. Another rebound by Central. Another shot attempt, no good. Too many attempts for Central right now. They'll kick it out for the 3-point attempt. And finally, the Bulldogs come down with it. But there is a foul. And it's going to be on the Bulldogs, and Central's going to keep it.
I was going to say, Quinn Pant finally had a great rebound under there. They called on us, and although it is an 8-point lead for your Lady Bulldogs, definitely this game is anything but over, as we still have an entire quarter left as we approach the end here with 41 seconds left in the third period.
Central having a hard time getting it in. Tries to force the pass. Oh, and Central does a great job.
Wow.
That was the freshman, Leah Redding, one of the other freshmen. And she did a great job because the pass was actually underthrown, but she broke on the ball like you would see a football defensive back do, and she got it at the highest point and got herself a bucket.
Yeah, you could literally say she intercepted that pass, and now here comes Central. Bulldogs up by 6. Missed the dribble there, almost a travel. Let's see if our Lady Bulldogs can tighten up here at the end. of this third period. 10 seconds left. Bulldogs up by 6. Good, no call.
Yeah, good defense by Quinn Pant.
Oh, and they're not happy.
As she tips it out of there and causes the turnover and giving the Bulldogs another opportunity.
That's a good job. The official didn't even look at the Central coach as he says, nope, it's going this way. It's the best way. Here we go. 7 seconds left. Can we get the lead up to 8? As we're at 6-point right now. Here we go. Gotta get it quick. There's the drive. Quinn Pant goes to the hoop. Misses. 2 seconds. Central's got to throw it up. And there we go. Great ball game so far. And we right now have a 6-point lead for the Lady Bulldogs. And we will thank all of our awesome sponsors to make it possible for us to be here tonight with you. As we have Craig Family Dental, Memorial Regional Health, Severson Supply and Rental, Bank of Colorado, Victory Motors, Patton Enterprises, Miller Family Appliance, 3B Enterprises, Cornerstone Realty, GCR Tires and Service, Precision Auto Service Incorporated, Justin Couching Agency, 360 Insurance Company, Mountain West Insurance, Kramer Flooring, McDonald's, I'm loving it, Duran and Pierce Contractors, Cook Chevrolet Ford Subaru, Country Living Realty, Draper Insurance Group, Great Divide Cleaning Service, Chaos Inc., Young Life, Rocky Mountain Machinery, Epp & Associates, Rocky Mountain Automotive Incorporated, Northwest Colorado Community College, Identity Graphics, Craig Veterinary Hospital, Craig Family Dental, Brass Key Realty Limited, and Mountain Air Spray Company as we zoom right back into our 4th period here with your Lady Bulldogs up by 6 points on the Grand Junction Central Lady Warriors. What a game. It all comes down now to this 4th period, Kip, here at the Dog Pound.
All right, let's see if the Bulldogs can get it done. They've been every quarter able to just keep that lead. Biggest lead of the night was 8. We'll see if they can stretch it a little more in this 4th quarter and give themselves some breathing room. Central's going to fight every bit of the way, though. You can count on it.
And they start out with a turnover here.
And jump ball is going to be called. And the Bulldogs turn it over.
So again, every possession huge now. As we said earlier, the starting point guard for Central fouled out early in that 3rd quarter. And they've been going with their backup, who's played a heck of a game. Lady Bulldogs up by 6, 34-28. 7.5 minutes left, basically a full 4th quarter. Rebound, Central on the missed shot.
Picked up by Camilletti. Central would definitely like to have that one back. When you're inside like that, those are the buckets you got to make. Weber from just inside the 3-point line, just barely off the mark.
Good shot though, good look. You got to take that wide open. Here they go, 1 on 3.
And Central will draw the foul, and they're going to the line for 2.
Wow, what an exciting game we have here tonight. This is fun bringing this down to the wire. See how they do on their free throws now.
Jacqueline Mitchell puts up the first free throw, no good. Mitchell is 1 for 4 tonight from the free throw line.
So at this point, we're not alone. As Central not shooting a high percentage either. And they make that second one. I'll tell you one thing, I guarantee they're shooting a higher percentage than us though. So let's see if we can improve that. Oh, we just throw it away. Right now, 5-point game, every possession is huge. As the team foul situation right now, I see we have Lady Bulldogs 5, Central with 3. So even that right now favoring Central. Got to play this out, finish strong. Pass inside. Boy, that one looked like it was going to be good, didn't it?
Yeah, it did. And those are the ones, like we said, those inside shots by Central. Man, Shane, you said if they get on fire and they start shooting a higher percentage, that could definitely make a threat and make a run at the Bulldogs. Right now, they're not doing very well from inside the paint with the percentage of shooting.
Great rebound there. Is it going to fall? Yes. And that is a big shot. Who was that, Kipper?
Brooke Gumber putting it in, and that ball sat up there and said, hey, Right now, it's not slow-mo, it's full speed. It just wanted to sit there and let you take a few snapshots with your camera.
Make you think about it as it eases in there. 6 minutes left now, 7-point lead. Bulldogs hanging in there, and Central's, what would that be, their forward now, number 32, trying to take this game over. She's got great drives, missing shots, but she's able to tie it up right there. And she is not ready to go down in this game yet. She's not ready to lose yet. She says, I am still here.
So the reach called on the Warriors. Warriors will take a moment to bring in 3 new players. 5:51 on the clock in this final period. Bulldogs up by 7, 36-29.
Yeah, massive changes there for Central as they're making one of their last attempts at a push here to try to get back into this game. Up we're out now, Bulldogs. Timeout from the bench. That's okay, and you notice our coach has been a lot mellower since earlier with that technical. Sitting down, calls the timeout there. Good time for a timeout, and we'll be right back here on MOFFATCOUNTYPROUD.COM.
Bernice will do the honors from right in front of the Bulldog bench into Gummer. It was the old give and go, but they can't hold on to it, and we're going to have another jump ball.
And you are going to see, as we talked about earlier, this 4th period is going to be a slugfest because you're going to see people diving to the floor. Lots and lots of jump balls here. Who can get a few points here when it matters most?
Moffat County works the baseline. They'll kick it back out to Papirski. Bulldogs will reverse it. And Bernice will set it back up out in front. Good job by the Bulldogs. Waiting for a good opportunity. They're trying to spread that Central defense. And that's going to be backcourt on the Bulldogs. Turnover goes to Central.
And you start to weigh the things right now. Is the amount of time taken there worthy of the turnover? Because with a 7-point lead here, you want that clock to run. It's your friend, and it's the worst enemy right now of Central as they try to battle back here in this 4th period. See Quinn Pant with a lot of quality minutes tonight, playing great defense. Oh,
inside to Central. Great block by Brooke Gumber. And Central is denied. 4:23 on the clock, 36-29 is the score. Bulldogs sitting at 5 fouls. Central at 4.
Yeah, that was all ball there. All you needed was the Kimbe Mutombo finger wag. You do not fly in the house of Gumber. Here we go, 1-on-2. Oh, and no foul call. But it will be Bulldogs ball.
Sub in for the Central Warriors. Bernice will throw it out from under the Bulldog basket. See if they can push that lead a little bit more. Underneath to Papirski, not able to handle it. Loose ball picked up by another Moffat County player. I believe that was McDiffit. She's not able to convert, and Central will take over as it rolls out of bounds off a Bulldog.
4 minutes left, halfway through this 4th quarter. Central gets away with one there, but another stop by our big player, but they get it back, and now they pull within 5 at the halfway point of this 4th period, and it is a ball game right now.
Camilletti with the 3-point attempt, and she draws the foul, and she's going to get to shoot 3 free throws.
Down the stretch, we talked about it earlier, and it is happening. Who is going to make the free throws at the end to win this ball game?
Camilletti is 1 for 2 from the line tonight. Hasn't been there very much. Off front iron, no good.
See if she can get this second shot to go down.
She eyes number 2, and that one's good.
Huge. And so she was shooting 3 free throws here. Huge. See if she can make this last one here. 6-point lead right now.
And the third attempt looks just like the second, and the Bulldogs pull the 38. Almost stolen by Papirski.
You can hear the effort as flesh burns on the floor there. Yes, another steal. Great defense for your Lady Bulldogs, and that's how they win, and they continue to do it. But another steal from Grand Junction Central in this epic game.
Gonna get a push on Moffat County. And Central will throw it out. That puts Moffat County at 6. One more foul, and Central's gonna be shooting free throws. And as long as Central can make free throws, they would be fine with that because they can score when that clock's not running. Clock definitely a factor with 3:16 and down by 7.
Well, this is the time now where all the chips are on the table, and there's a foul called. And that's what you do not want because it stops the clock, and as you mentioned earlier, I believe it puts him on the free throw line now. Yes, it does. And this last 3 minutes of this game could take an immense amount of real time as it comes down to a free throw contest.
Jacqueline Mitchell at the line for the Warriors. Free throw is good. Second attempt, no good. Ball's tipped around and finally picked up by McDiffett.
6-point ball game. 3 minutes left in the game. See what the Bulldogs have in their bag of tricks here to finish this game out.
3-point attempt by Bernice.
Huge trifecta recta. Must be the shoes, folks, as that is the biggest shot of the night. And that might be the one we say that did it, as it puts it to a 9-point game. Man, that was huge, Kip. And there right now, we have another call on the floor.
They're going to call the charge.
It's called for the charge, and that might be it. Man, what a turn of events there, as you had 6-point lead go to 9 on the 3-pointer, and then a charge called on Central's star player. We have possession and a 9-point lead. Biggest lead of the night, 2.5 minutes left, and this is how you finish as we get it across half court, and now want to take time off that clock. Whoa, off the foot.
I'm surprised. I don't think they did either. Surprised they didn't get the kick ball. And jump ball as Papirski's trap between 2 Warriors is going to be Central ball. Central has got to go down the court quickly and shoot a high percentage right now. Moffat County needs to do just the opposite. They need to go down the court slow and eat up the clock. Rebound Hildebrand to Camilletti. And we called it, and here she goes. Slow it down. Eat up that clock. That's going to be the 7th foul on Central. So Moffat County will go to the line. Moffat County, hit your free throws. You hit your free throws and you are in exactly where you want to be is where you're at. Yeah, if you can make those free throws. You miss the free throws, you give it right back to Central, and no time comes off the clock.
Great game, great effort tonight by these Lady Bulldogs, as you have seen players off the bench, 8 deep off this bench, come out and make huge contributions in this game. And they're going against a powerful team here, a higher classification from big old Grand Junction. And I am proud of this performance tonight. I know it's not over yet, but I'm liking our chances as we get another jump ball.
Gotta like that.
Yep.
Free throw is no good, but quick reactions by your Bulldogs get us another opportunity to have it. Oh, and we throw it away. Central's gonna bring it down the court.
All about passion and effort and hustle, and look at that.
Nice job by
with the big old hustle and steal. And then
and they call the charge. And you know what's down there? Hildebrandt kind of pushed it out of there, and then Quinn picked it up, and she was on her way. Unfortunately, she gets called for the charge.
Yeah, generally you need to have both feet set and not have both feet moving around, but nonetheless, minute 28 left, 41 to 32. I'll guarantee you one thing on that last possession, Quinn Pint she was the one who gave the foul. She was not the recipient of it. As she jumped right up from it, and she showed her strength and effort and hustle. And now a quick foul call with a minute 5 left, 41 to 32. Crowd into it now. How much fun is this? Where else would you rather be on a cold Friday night?
Jana 3 of 6 tonight from the line. That's no good. Rebound to Central. Tipped out of there. Great defense by the Bulldogs, and they'll draw another foul.
And again, you're going to have to make a few free throws down the stretch here, because this last 54 seconds could take 30 minutes if you don't drop a few here. That's how you do it. Big shot at a big time. And the Lady Bulldogs have played really good here to finish this game. Oh, and we've got an injury, so let's hope that that young lady is okay. As she's played a heck of a game tonight. All around, both of these teams have played fantastic. Fun game to watch. Ton of effort and a lot of skill out there, and thank goodness she comes off the court under her own power.
Foul underneath on Moffat County. Going to be Central's ball. Don't foul Moffat County. You just let them work for their baskets. 10-point lead with 52 seconds on the clock. Shane, you called it right. You said, now that we're in this 1-and-1 territory, that this last few minutes is going to take a bunch of minutes, and that's exactly what it has. We've took about 5 minutes in the last 10 seconds.
I remember many members of my family have learned their lesson over the years. They'd say, how much time is left in the game? And I'd say, 58 seconds. And they'd say, oh, so you mean like 20 minutes?
Jump ball again.
Aggressive play out there.
Gonna stay with Central.
All of our girls are still willing to dive on the floor. And just showing great hustle and effort, and a very well-coached team as we're beating a much larger school. There's the three. It's off front iron, and that might be one of their last shots. As now they are not going to fail, or are they going to? Yes, they do, as we said. And with the 10-point lead now, you make a couple free throws, and so to speak, they'll call the dogs off if you can just hit a couple here.
Papirski with her first opportunity tonight from the free throw line. Shoots very well for a freshman. Free throw is up, bounces around, won't fall. And the Bulldogs have seemed to struggle at the line all night.
Yeah, I mean, that'll be the story of the game. This could have really been a blowout. still right now sitting at 10-point lead, but they'll work on that. That's something you can fix. Everybody shoots 100 free throws on Monday. Get better at your free throws, so I'll take it. Everything else has been very good tonight. Just some missed free throws preventing a 20-point victory.
And the Bulldogs are going to shoot some more free throws. So Shane, right now the Bulldogs are sitting at 19 free throw attempts. They've got 2 more coming right now. And 7 made.
Well,
under 50% is not where you want to be.
No, and as I said earlier, I'm sure you agree, that's something you can get better at. It just takes practice. Thank goodness it didn't hurt us tonight, but it will if we don't improve that. There we go, 21 seconds left now. This game is grinded to a halt here at the end, but that just gives us more of a chance to celebrate the performance of these ladies out here.
Free throws no good.
Grand Junction Central.
And that one is. Nice pass inside by the Warriors. Turnaround jump shot no good. Rebound to Moffat County.
And here I thought we were going to get to count it down to the end, but that would make too much sense. 5 seconds.
Hey, opportunity to pump up that free throw percentage a little bit. See if we can do it.
Add to the stat book.
There we go.
It's how you finish. You want to remember how you ended it.
And second one is no good. So Bulldogs are going to end 8 for 22 from the line. 2 seconds on the clock. Bulldogs came in strong tonight. They did a heck of a job and got it done against a bigger school. Love the win. And an opportunity to tack on just a couple more as we do get a couple more attempts. No good. And most likely going to be Moffat County's last shot of the evening. And it's good.
And it is how you finish. And we finished by making one. Central going to take every chance they have to get a shot off. Too late. Hey, a huge win for your Lady Bulldogs here at the Bulldogs Gymnasium.
45 to 32. Final scoring on the night. Brooke Dumber had 8. Kinley Bernice was 16. Jaden Still with a bucket. JC McDiffett was 6. Jenna Camilletti with 12. And the Bulldogs pick up a huge win against the Grand Junction Central Warriors. Make sure to say thank you to all of our sponsors. Craig Family Dental, Severson Supply and Rental, Memorial Regional Health, Bank of Colorado, Victory Motors, Hatton Enterprises, Miller Family Appliance, 3B Enterprises, Cornerstone Realty, GCR Tires and Service, Precision Auto Service, 360 Insurance Company, Mountain West Insurance, Kramer Flooring, McDonald's, Duran and Pierce Contractors, Cook, Chevrolet, Ford and Subaru, Country Living Realty, Draper Insurance Group, GDC, Great Divide Cleaning Service, Chaos Inc., Young Life, Rocky Mountain Machinery, Epp & Associates, Rocky Mountain Automotive, Colorado Northwestern Community College, Identity Graphics, Craig Veterinary Hospital, Brass Key Realty, and Mountain Air Spray. You've been watching Bulldog Basketball right here on MOFFATCOUNTYPROUD.COM.